don't take criticism from someone you wouldn't take advice from.
That's been one of my creeds lately.
I knew that was going to stick with you when I said it too.
Yeah, I'm just fucking ignoring people.
I've been telling you this. Like, why do you even go on Twitter after a loss?
But
you know what?
I don't know.
I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to teach you something.
It's like I have some sort of humiliation kink.
Yeah,
it's like I want to be fucking roasted.
That I believe. He's got a... Welcome to episode number 89 of the OpTic Podcast, brought to you by Stamps.com. Ship something, a note, a postcard, say hello to someone. Kind of upset that you were in LA, didn't send me a postcard. You were in Hawaii, didn't send me a postcard.
Postcard from Hawaii.
Yeah, dude, your hair's looking kind of nice.
Thanks. I need to get a haircut.
You got a good flow there.
I need a haircut badly.
I thought about growing mine out again.
Don't.
Because I feel like don't. I feel like just as I'm getting older, it's like, am I imagining this, or has my hairline always been like this? It just keeps like kind of.
I can tell that it's back.
Stop.
Listen, it's back about. I can see it from here. It's back about an inch.
What the fuck?
An inch on the hairline?
Just kidding.
I think your style looks good right now.
I do too, man.
I don't think you need to switch it up.
Agreed.
All right.
You got that
I'll
look
keep it the
going.
same.
I think you need more tats.
That I do.
Listen, I'll tell you what. If I wasn't here, I'd probably say that you're the best looking dude in OpTic. But I am here.
I'll take second.
I'd agree with that.
See you later,
Top
there, Max.
two, but I am two.
Shout out Pine Park Max.
Later, brother.
Later.
So I was first we had a loss in the family. Jude's mom passed away, so super cool lady. Her presence is felt and missed. Because of that, I wasn't able to go to the party. Also, I had a sty on my right eye I figured out it was Henry. Big ass dog, big ass dandruff.
Put his butt in your face?
No, I hug him, right? I put my arms around him and I just hug him hard as fuck, like until he like pushes off. And in doing that, like it had to have been dander, got and clogged one of my pores. Matt said that it was pink eye, and in order to get pink eye, he said that you had to have been around. Did you not say that? Well, talk to the mic, Matt.
Wait, Matt has a mic now?
You get a lot of styes, man.
Yeah, so it's the second one, and the last one happened when I was hugging fucking Henry also. Anyway, long story short, I was deformed. I felt ugly, and I didn't know how most of you walk around just not being good looking.
Yeah, that's good.
Anyway, Matt said,
I'm hot.
Matt said, it's like, you had to have been around poop at some point. And I'm like, every day, 7:30, I'm producing it. I'm around it every day. And
you
it's
have a
never
schedule?
happened to her.
See, I be going whenever. I'm shutting this shit down literally right now.
Okay, cool. So we don't have to talk
I
about
go whenever, wherever, though.
Okay.
Not me. So we have some Labor Day merchandise going on sale on Friday, Matt. What is it? The Evergreen production? What is it?
I think it's just a sale.
It's gone.
Like whatever merch we have.
Yeah. We got some stuff left. Yeah. Cool. Shop.opticgaming.com starting this Friday. Go ahead and check it out. I wanted to touch a little bit on I wanted to hear your opinion, obviously as creators, on the whole NADESHOT and Frosty drama. You as a creator, we'll start with you, Nick.
I haven't heard enough about it. I woke up to it this morning, and all I saw was I saw Jack's tweets and feel like I lost a little brother, but I haven't seen the clips or anything like that.
You want me to fill you in really quickly on what happened?
Yeah,
Sure.
Dude, I've been so far
I'm assuming it's like Frosty
like,
was talking shit on stream, kind of.
Yeah.
He accused him on Twitter,
About
I think,
100
first,
thieves.
and then NADESHOT responded on Twitch in a stream, and then Frosty streamed.
Yeah, I haven't really seen any.
So
of
the
it.
accusation was that I don't even. I feel gross talking about other people's drama.
We're one of those.
Yeah. I'm.
People
and
want.
also last time Matt had a disagreement with somebody else. I gave my opinion as to how I saw things from NADESHOT's point of view. But I said from NADESHOT's point of view from the perspective of a team owner running a business, right? And I'm like, and I was like, oh, cool, you're going through what I went through with yo ass when you went somewhere else. And now obviously this is different though, because Frosty essentially what he said is that they weren't getting paid enough, and that they lived in a house and they were living paycheck to paycheck and this, that, and the other, and that the internet had a lot to do with it. Was our internet good at the fucking 6050? Was internet even good back then? There was
No.
no
I
think
fiber.
it was just
Nah, internet wasn't
I
that
think it was
good. We had
decent,
like
like,
Comcast or something.
so like a 80 down, 30 up,
Yeah.
something basic.
Yeah. So anyway, I don't know. I thought it was so off base of, and I don't want to get involved in this shit, man. But you know, as a hard-headed MFer that I am with the way that we do things, like if you don't want it, you're not gonna fucking get it. If you have obstacles and you don't knock them down, you're not gonna get to where you need to. So the opportunity that Matt, NADESHOT, and 100 Thieves gave to these dudes,
I mean, it started off
Jesus
like
Christ,
he.
they literally went from being cool as fuck, and the mob has always been cool, period. But they didn't have the popularity of the viewership that NADESHOT and company exposed them to on that. Anyone given that opportunity, and this is what, when you have millions of people that watch these things, millions and millions and millions of people that would kill and do whatever it takes to be in a position of having somebody back you like that, they would fucking kill and destroy. And they didn't. They didn't execute at the end of the day.
I don't know. I think this is like an example of like,
What?
What the fuck? What?
Huh?
People like
Hold
think
on.
they're ready for it.
I don't know, yeah, I think this is an example of like NADESHOT giving opportunity to people that weren't. Like, I mean, I don't really know these guys that well, and I wasn't following that closely back then, so I don't know how much they were streaming. But like, when I first moved in the OpTic house, like I saw Seth, I saw Nade, I saw the kind of hours they were putting in, and it was different. Like these motherfuckers are streaming a lot. Like they're grinding. And when you force people to grind, like when you just push it, you say like, here, I'm blessing you and you grind now, and they aren't like bought into that completely. I think this is kind of like what you see. It's like they think they're ready for it, and they think they can do it the right way, but obviously NADESHOT didn't think so.
Well, you need a plan and you need a vision. Like we saw the end goal at 60-50. Like we didn't see obviously the max potential that we could hit, but we saw like where we wanted to be. We saw the other top creators at the time, and we were like, we want to be there, you know, and it's hard without a plan. And I feel like what you said, if you get pushed in without like a content plan, it's really hard to like get on and stream every day, especially if you're not like super talented at a game, which like no disrespect to the mob, but like they're not professional players. You know,
the personality.
They've never won a trophy.
Or like gross players at video games. So I could imagine it's really hard though, like from their perspective to, because like
they're just doing what they think they should be doing, and then it's like, is it really genuine, and is it really what they really want? Like, because like I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know.
The one Mako guy, he left like pretty
I don't
early
know
on.
at all.
I think he just like didn't want to do content creation or like be on camera, and I don't know, he felt like really uncomfortable about it. And it's like they probably all thought that they were going to be completely fine with it till they actually get there. They actually have to do this stuff. Then one of the members just left early, so I think that kind of fucked them as well.
Yeah, well, they broke up the mob. Yeah.
I just think it's hard. I mean, it's not easy. It's not for everyone, and I'm not saying that the mob couldn't do it, because they definitely have personalities for it. But it's really hard. Like it just is. It's hard. Like you have to have a plan. You have to have. Like, you just have to have ideas. You have to have a schedule. You have to want it really. Like, there's so many different moving pieces that go into it. Yeah. And I'm not saying they didn't do that, because I don't really know shit about this drama, and I'm not trying to get involved. But, much sense.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Like, I'm assuming all their lives were online. They had the clout. That's why they were able to join 100 Thieves. But then, like, they moved to LA. They were probably getting invited places all the time.
Also
like, they're waking up hungover. And then it turns into, like, they think they're in this lifestyle now, and they can like they made it, and
they're in LA.
Maybe start going. I really don't know, but I'm just kind of assuming. But I don't
also
know.
Gotta
So
think
I can't
about,
say
you also
too
got to
much.
think about it, the period in which this happened to them, right? Like they hopped into 100 Thieves around the time where Ninja was Ninja, and he was like in the middle of like hanging out with all 100 Thieves. So the mob got immediately introduced to the ninjas of the world.
Yeah.
Courage obviously was on his fucking ascension. Valkyrie and them, like I think they blew up a little bit after that, but even after they blew up, they were still put against these like mega personalities on the internet. So although they may have not been ready for that, and you listen. I was a man by the age of 6. No, I'm kidding. By the time that I was 17, 18, I knew that it was up to me to take care of myself. So I'm not ever gonna give any man, okay, or women, but any man a pass on saying I didn't know what I was getting myself into. You know what I mean? Like you have the resources. What?
I mean, it's daunting. It's a lot. It's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like it's a lot.
The other,
You just get thrown into it and like.
but you could
now
have
I'm a
said no.
creator.
But you could have said no.
I mean, yeah, but it's a lot. Like
you could have said no.
you don't know what it is until, like Nick said, you don't know what you're getting yourself into until you're in.
Nick, did you not know? Sorry.
That's also kind of like the beauty of streaming, though. Like in content creation, like you don't know what you're going into. It's like a journey that you don't know until you've done it, and like
We all experience it.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I can speak for all of us. Like when you're streaming and like you have a really good month or you have a really good year, like that whole year is just so exciting, and you want to keep streaming and you want to keep going because like you see what like your stream is getting to, and you're like, holy shit, this is crazy, you know?
Yeah.
Yes, I feel like especially my first year into it, like I didn't watch YouTube videos, didn't watch any OpTic videos. So for me, it was such a, I swear I didn't. But for me, it was such like a brand new experience. I was like, oh, this shit's kind of cool. Like I can just sort of think of like, what video am I going to do tomorrow? And that's when I was going hard on YouTube, and it was just kind of exciting. So for me, it was not hard getting thrown into it. I think it got harder once I got used to it, and you stop getting like a little dopamine rush from like the views or oh, my YouTube's popping off, and you sort of just get used to it. But at first it was easy for me. I was like excited to do it.
Mm-hmm. And you came hard too, right? Like it was like your production and your ideas were fucking solid.
Yeah.
Like really, really like better than they are now. No offense.
Yeah.
But that like
Also once I got comfortable, what helped is I think your ass always, I would be like, just dealing with the stress of having to get yelled at by you, like what the fuck are you, like you haven't uploaded in like this many, like that definitely helped as well, because sometimes at least I needed that push.
Yeah, Hector's always pushed us.
You never had to push me.
No, I know that, but the thing there too is like I'm pushing you to make more money for you. You know, like OpTic benefits at some point, so we all benefit at some point. But at the end of the day, you get paid first, right? With your own work.
Yeah.
So like when I hear the stuff about the house that they were living in and that, like when you are in this world, the amount of money that you make is up to you and solely you.
For sure.
Period.
For sure.
I don't think that's always true, though.
No? So you're telling me that the amount of money that you made last month, had you chosen to stream and to upload videos, wasn't up to you?
I mean, yeah, but I've been doing this forever, so it's
Yeah,
like, that's
but I'm
different.
saying it
You
does.
chose to do it initially too.
Yeah.
You chose to go down this whole journey.
Yeah.
Now you're like, you know.
I mean, yeah, but choosing how much money is definitely not always up to
well, yeah,
the
I'm not
person.
gonna say, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna make $1 billion.
That's
next
just
year,
not
but
true.
I get what Hector's saying, though. I get your point.
I get the motivation, and yeah, but
It's also tough for us to have that conversation because we've been together for like fucking 14 years almost.
Yeah.
10 years here, 10 years there. So it's
it's
harder
not
for
an
us.
easy thing. It's
Yeah,
not
what
an
the
easy
fuck
thing.
actually happened?
You
Like,
can't just fucking
how
blow up. You can't be like, I'm gonna blow up and then just blow up. You have, it's luck. It's hard work.
Yeah.
It's a lot of different things. It's not just you're like
wanna
even
blow
if-
up, so I'm gonna blow
even
up.
some of the most talented motherfuckers in the world out there, people that can sing, people that can play guitar, they're never gonna get a chance.
Yeah.
So you can't choose how much money you're gonna get. You can't say that.
But your effort can reflect that, and also the amount of money that you spent, the way that you choose to live, what you spend your money, that's all up to you.
What's the saying? Isn't it like opportunity is when, or success is when opportunity meets
Preparation.
or some shit?
Preparation.
You know what I'm saying?
Luck,
Luck is when preparation meets hard work, or something like that.
opportunity meets hard work.
I don't
Whatever it
fucking
is,
know.
we
Something
get
like
it.
that.
It's like where this thing has it just, and I almost feel biased having this conversation, like defending Matt in this situation, but man, I just know the opportunity that they got. When they got that opportunity, you know what I mean? I was like, damn, they are getting the fucking hookup to get paid to grow and make a living off of this thing.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I also don't know. Like only them,
Yeah.
only the people that are
That's
involved
also
in that
true.
thing
Yeah.
really know
Like they
what
could be
happened.
watching this and be like, we were streaming 16 hours a day.
Exactly,
like, fucking idiot.
Like
Yeah.
I
And
really don't know. I'm just kind of talking on my ass, but it's like
Yeah, and look, I know LA is a more expensive place, and I know that there were some category restrictions on that apparently never saw the what. I mean, there was just so much in there, man, that to unpack. That I was just like,
Really, we don't know what the fuck happened.
Yeah,
we don't know what the fuck happened.
Yeah, and I'm my own business, man. The only reason I'm talking about it is because it's up there, and I don't want this to be used as a title or a
Exactly.
thumbnail. Okay.
Oh, it's definitely being used
Matt's
as both.
like,
Look at
fuck.
him. He's like, holy shit.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, all right. Winks at himself and
I
shit.
got you.
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't know. It's a tough situation because I know that they did get along. It's a tough situation because people are sort of forced to pick sides. And although this dude may have not have wanted the consequences that are currently on his plate, I don't know. It's fucked up. Situation's fucked up.
Did it just kind of come out of nowhere? Because it's been a while. He just like randomly went off.
He just
on
rehashed
stream.
it. Matt said that
He probably loves his shit too.
no. He said he's not going to be online ever again.
Who?
Really?
Frosty.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
See,
You say
I don't know nothing.
Again, you could have said no. No, I don't want to move to LA. I want to. Let's not change the mob at all. Let's keep everybody where they're at. We'll get the same salary that you're doing. Bring us opportunities, and we'll continue to stream. But to use like a bad internet, and like you had bad internet for an entire, like it broke up the dynasty because of your shit internet.
Okay, that is not why. That is
I
not
know.
why.
Whatever. What I'm saying is that if you want to make it work, you make it work.
In my defense, I did everything I fucking could
That's
to
true.
get that internet fixed, and they couldn't fix it.
He didn't move.
What internet company can't fix it? They couldn't fix it.
You could have moved. You could have gotten office space. You know. You
Could have moved, yeah.
know.
You know the frog when he's sitting in the car?
Yeah.
It's such an easy thing to just pick up and fucking move. Like,
Pepe
God,
drinking tea and shit.
you think it is?
For you?
Yeah. For
For me, yo. So now it's you fuck off. Yeah.
Anyway,
off.
moving on from that, I don't know where that thing goes, and I truly, it's none of my business, so I don't give a shit.
Now I'm pissed.
I'm pissed too, man.
Now I'm just pissed off.
I'm so mad. I'm just
World War II red barring, rubber banding the whole map.
Yep.
My fault.
still managed to win though, right?
No, we didn't win that year.
No.
Nope.
Did you know we got every place in that year except for first? We got second, third, fourth, top 6, top 8, top 12, top 16.
Did we actually?
Damn.
Yeah, we
well,
did.
that was on purpose though.
That's kind of
It
impressive.
was.
We
yeah,
ran the
you guys were
gauntlet.
creating a piece of art. You're like,
Yeah.
we're so good that
We're
we
so
can.
sick of winning. Look, we can get everything else too.
Yeah, he's like,
New
look,
goal.
Formal's like, look, I'm not saying I'm number one. Oops, I'm sorry, I lied. I'm number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Shout out
Every
KRS-One.
Dude, imagine how much different everything is if we get that kill on fucking Ardennes Forest on the hard point. You remember that when the bunker hill?
I don't remember.
You don't remember that?
Yeah, no.
It was like a pivotal. It was like
What about the attach kill? What if the artillery kills him?
also was pretty pivotal.
That's the one I was
Dude,
thinking
Call
you were
of Duty
saying.
fucking
What?
Call of Duty esports is just a fucking.
Huh?
It's a thing.
Yeah, it's a thing. It's a fucking thing.
He ran through an artillery and fucking.
Yeah.
We broke up.
So we
You know how faded would look if he just blew up?
Oh, so faded. And I think he knew that. He was like, "This is so dumb. It might work.
light work.
No, it might work," and it worked.
Yeah, and we're still talking about it 4 years after.
Crazy play.
Crazy play.
Always guaranteed.
Uh,
He
I'll
didn't
tell you
get a
what,
piece this year.
We haven't had a chance, man. I'm really happy that you chose to stay competing for one more year. I hope that you reconsider at the end of this year, and then you could. I want to see you play until you're. I want to see both of you play until you're as old as Nick. How old are you?
31.
31. So how old are you? 27.
I'll be 27.
So 4 more years.
I'll be
Damn.
27 throughout the whole year.
Once you hit 27, though, you lose pretty much everything.
Well, I'll be 28 at the end
Maybe
of
for
the year.
you.
Wait, what'd you say?
Once you're 27, it's all downhill, and you lose everything.
Davis tweeted out some fugazi shit yesterday.
What did he do? I mean,
He said age
obviously.
has nothing to do with. Dude, when you've been playing for 13 years, you don't think your hands start to fucking be different?
You lose your focus, lose your
You
drive.
don't think your hands start to stiffen up a little bit? See, Davis did some fugazi. Some
It's just
fugazi.
No,
Fugazi.
no. It wasn't that fugazi. I saw it.
So you don't think after 13 years of playing, like
I didn't
It
say
depends.
I didn't say it has nothing to do with it, but people, for some reason in Call of Duty, people think once you turn 26, you got to retire. That's
you don't have to retire, but
that's what people think. That's what people think. It's like
that's not what people think.
Okay, go on.
right, and
Go
so
on.
like,
not what people
so
think.
when you see in other esports or even in sports, people are like do like.
Look at like F1 drivers.
Well, they also have access to.
You're gonna tell me
the
their reaction time's
best
bad? They're like, what's the
doctors,
average age of an F1 driver?
Well, the
Now?
reason I tweeted that is because
physical therapists.
a 30-year-old just won a melee tournament, and melee.
Shout out
if you-
Mango.
If you watch their hands, I mean, it's like
OpTic
this.
Mango?
All that's how they move. It's like a
What does that say?
claw.
What does that say? The average
27
age
and
of
a
an
half.
F1 driver Think about an F1 driver. Do you think the reaction time is bad? Are you kidding me?
All I was saying is that
Well, I don't think it's reaction time though.
all I was saying is that a majority of the time it
I think it's a
doesn't
passion
have to
thing.
do.
I think it's wear and tear. I think on hands.
I think a majority of the time it has to do with
depends how much you're wearing
other
and tearing.
things besides physical, like your
You're
hand.
saying it's like passion thing.
Yeah, it's a passion. I think it's a passion thing
as
more
well.
than anything.
Well, before you go, on the Frosty Nature stuff, obviously TST is very like not the same or anywhere near, but it's like a group of friends, a group. Like, what did you think about that? Like, obviously the mob being a group, you guys being a group under an organization.
I mean, we kind of touched on this yesterday, but like the three of us aren't the people that are going to have any sort of like we feel a certain way about this because like Blake and George quit their entire jobs for $2,000 a month, and they have families, and Blake has a wife, and George takes care of people as well.
$2,000 guaranteed a month.
Guaranteed a month.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's not. I mean, that's an opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
It's a risk because it almost didn't work out for like a whole year. We grinded for we had 150 viewers, 200 viewers, and eventually it turned around. But we streamed 8 hours a day, 5 to 6 days a week for a year and a half for that to happen. So, I mean, I view a lot of it as excuses, and I love those four guys a lot. But
it's just one I think that's making because. I think
well,
it's just Frosty,
just in general, the mob in general, I like all of those guys. But yeah, I view a lot of that as an excuses, and I think Frosty got sort of like a little bit of a reality check, like in a big way, and I hope that it's for the best,
Same.
All right, y'all.
Well said.
Tough times.
But they hear that, they're like, "No, you fucking idiot! You have no idea what was happening."
Fucking curly-headed,
16-hour day.
You curly-headed fuck.
TST got lucky as shit. Makes a new video about now he's beefing with TST.
Hitch obviously hits him with a fucking funny meme, and then after that he's like, "All right, tournament happening this week, TST versus the mob. Who's right? I don't know." Man. Woo! Signing private selection. I think this one we can touch on really quickly. Private selection, obviously being they started out as an apparel company in downtown Dallas. You've been there. We've all been there. And then they started making videos on the
Was
internet.
that where we got our shopping spree?
That is where no. But we should have. I didn't know that they existed until later because I looked it up on the internet. And we went to the shopping spree for Huntsman at a place
Pierce
called.
gave me his item.
What?
You were on.
Well, I was on the team, but I wasn't here.
You weren't here?
I don't think so.
Oh yeah, you were in fucking Cali Yeah, we want to talk. You stayed in Cali for champs. We want to talk about fucking moving.
And you were
did.
bullshitting saying, "Oh,
We
COVID."
might have won champs.
Fucking
We might have
COVID.
won champs if you came to Texas. You
Man,
sick
we-
bastard.
Could have.
You could have.
Or
could have played
the
I
winners
worse.
completely forgot about that.
finals.
Now I'm on your ass.
He's on
This
your
is typical
ass.
Seth.
Huh?
This is typical Seth trying to point the finger back at me.
You pointed at me first.
I didn't point shit. He did.
Yeah, you're right. He did.
Get
I
on
So
his
really, we
ass.
should gang up on him.
Yeah, you fucker.
Yeah, tell me something.
With your shitty 3v3 fucking.
Hey,
Yeah.
watch your fucking mouth and
Trophy
you
sucks.
shut up.
Your trophy sucks.
You're not gonna talk shit about my shit.
Wait, who are you playing with and against?
He doesn't even fucking know.
It was first of all, it was the
What is
River
this, the
City
plaque?
City. Yeah, pull it out.
The
It was
YMCA
the
plaque.
River City's finest
With
3v3 hardcore Call of Duty 4 tournament. Bring it up.
Hardcore.
Bring it up, man. It's on my channel. There it is.
Were you like this when you won?
Yeah.
It was a hardcore.
Look at the title though. December 8th, 2018. What were you doing in
Seth. Check it out.
2018?
2018.
I was
4
in 8th
years
grade.
ago?
Huh?
That's 4
Oh,
years
no.
ago.
2008.
2008.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Jesus.
Here, let me show Seth. He hasn't seen this fucking
2008.
magnificent
How
I was in 8th grade. You were in 8th grade or 7th grade.
old were you when you won this?
thing. 28. Your age.
See, you can still play when you're 28.
You can
You
still
can
win
still win
championships.
championships.
At 28.
Still won.
You can still
You
bring
still
home
win.
hardware.
Yeah. I will
And
say.
wait, you could definitely still win at an older age. And by the way,
Yeah.
definitely still win. I
Kerrigan
mean,
just won at 31.
yeah, we won this year.
Yeah.
And then obviously some unfortunate shit happened that people just decide to completely ignore.
You know what I
But
think it really
Don't worry about them.
That's
those,
all right.
Those who care don't matter, and those who matter don't care.
And
And
guess
guess
those
what?
who mind don't matter.
That's where you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Wait, what was you saying?
Those who mind
Don't matter, and those who matter don't mind.
Socrates.
Who matter don't mind.
Those who mind don't matter.
Wait,
Those
what?
I mean, that's
who
kinda
matter
fucked
don't
up.
mind.
Yeah. It's saying like the
It's just like saying
facts,
don't
though.
don't take criticism for someone you wouldn't take advice from.
That's been one of my creeds lately.
I knew that was gonna stick with you when I said it too.
Yeah, I'm just fucking ignoring people.
I've been telling you this. Like, why do you even go on Twitter after a loss?
But
You know what?
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm gonna tell you something.
I don't know why I
teach you.
do
I'm gonna
it.
teach you something. I'm gonna teach you
It's
something.
like I have some sort of humiliation kink.
Yeah,
It's like I want to be
that I
fucking
believe.
roasted.
That I believe. He's got a swing and shit.
I have some weird fucking just step on my balls kink. Something.
For my performance.
Step right on my nutsack. Because that's what people do. They're like, you can have a good series and still get roasted. It's like, what the fuck is going on?
The worst is when you get roasted and you didn't even play. You just happen to be associated with the team.
Dude.
You know what I mean? Poor me.
Or you.
Yeah, I don't know why.
No, but no bullshit. This is what I do. I have my phone and my Twitter app is up here, and every time I open it, I go directly. My thumb naturally goes. So what I do is I move my app 3 pages to the right, and I never go to. I don't know what the fuck's over here.
'Cause I love Twitter. I
Uber,
love Twitter.
Expedia, HomeAway, Grubhub, Guidebook. What the fuck is Guidebook? That's where Twitter goes when someone's talking shit or something's bad happening with OpTic.
Nah, I just need to not get on Twitter after matches.
Yeah.
Yeah, you love it.
Yeah.
You do
I
You
love
have
it.
a humiliation.
I sit there and scroll it,
Let me ask you this.
and I'm like, what the fuck?
Do you?
and squirm.
Yeah.
Sit there and scroll, and you're just
Does
like, oh,
does Junior move around when you read some of that?
No.
Yeah. So
What?
maybe you don't.
definitely has before.
You're like, yo. So you went to the OpTic party, formal, and you
For a
guys
little
stayed
bit.
back. I couldn't go.
Shouts out Private Selection. I need to get my swag up.
Okay. So yeah, private selection. We,
Yeah,
we
give
have
us
a,
like
we have a
a
partnership with them. Look, I have
$5,000.
the organization will pay for it.
A spree?
Yeah. We're gonna do what's it called? A makeover for Seth. A Seth money
I do.
makeover.
Oh, let's run that.
Yeah.
Yeah. What? I don't have
Get
to
him
pay
like
for
a
shit.
fade,
Give me
Formal?
some.
fresh ass cut.
Give me some
You
new
done get some new
style.
gear?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
obviously.
Nick, you're fresh always, so don't worry about it.
Something like that.
Anyway, so yeah, we partnered with them. Look, they started as an apparel store. All of a
Set my
sudden, they
toes
started
out.
making videos, and they're like blowing up, man, like fucking legit, killing it. They're one of my horses that I'm betting on for the next 3 years.
Are they like one of the top dogs at like SneakerCon and shit?
They are the top dog at sneakers.
Oh,
SneakerCon
really?
puts them on all of their like legit. They are like SneakerCon. Shout out SneakerCon too, brand. Fucking awesome thing, awesome event. They're gonna be in Dallas in a couple of weeks. So we'll go and check out the floor. As a group, everyone's going. We're all taking a trip to SneakerCon Dallas whenever it happens. We're not waiting in line though. SneakerCon. Actually, I might wait in line so I could get a trophy from the PCH boys, a rare pair award or a early bird. I don't have any early birds. Anyway, super happy about that partnership. Yeah, the way that they've gone about their YouTube videos is fucking insane. Everything came so naturally to them. Go to videos and then. Yeah, like scroll through them. A lot of them are shorts, but they were like Fat Joe. Fat Joe was just there last
yeah.
week. Bro, I'm telling you,
So
they are
blind.
fucking doing everything right. If there's a channel that you want to study as to what to do, like these guys just started like 2 years ago doing this thing, and they've taken over. Period.
Yeah, they're hustlers.
26 million.
The fuck?
Yeah, 8.1, 5.5. Anyway, shout out them.
Damn.
They just released their podcast, Private Conversations, under the podcast on the OpTic Audio Network, which is super dope, super psyched. I look forward to helping them. One, I want to help them, but without influencing them. I want them to take their own path as to where they're going. So that's the line you gotta sort of teeter when you're going there. Let's take a quick.
Wait, what do you mean by that?
So like obviously like they're doing everything right, but they need help in maybe closing a sponsorship that's going to help them get to another thing quicker. So the last thing that you want to do is you want to go in there and be like, this is how OpTic did it. And then they're thinking like OpTic instead of thinking like Private Selection. We don't know the sneaker streetwear culture the way that they do.
Facts.
So we cannot influence that.
Kind of just
in
have
any
to
way.
trust
definitely
them.
don't.
Yeah.
I definitely don't know.
Which is crazy because you've been around me for so long and you know Papa's taste.
I just don't really care about shoes.
I know.
Yeah, I
look,
don't
you
think
got
anyone in
little
OpTic's a
elastic little-
sneakerhead, but Hex.
Yeah, but I've always been. I used to wear my dad's size 10.5 when I was 7 because I wanted variety. I would walk and that shit would bend in the front. Anyway,
You're creasing it?
let's say hello to stamps.com and we'll be right back.
Here's what I want to do. I want to take my heart and I want to give it to you. I want to put it in a box. I want to package it up. I want to ship it to you. How do I ship it to you? I got to put some stamps on it. And speaking of stamps, today we are going to talk about stamps.com. The holiday season has a way of sneaking up on us. I know we always postpone our Christmas shopping. I know I do. And then I figure out, oh, wait, I have people that are expecting gifts from me. Time to buy them something. And then I got to send it out. Not only do you got to stay on top of buying gifts, but you got to also stay on top of making sure that they get the gifts. And stamps.com is the way to do that. If you are a small business owner, you know how important it is to be ready for the insane holiday season. If you haven't started preparing for the chaos of holiday mailing and shipping, you're already falling behind. Luckily, stamps.com has everything that you need to make your life a whole lot easier. It's the 24/7 post office that you can access from anywhere. No lines, no traffic, no hassle. Stamp.com is your one-stop shop for all your shipping and mailing needs. For more than 20 years, Stamps.com has been indispensable for over 1 million businesses. Get access to the USPS and UPS services you need to run your business right from your computer. With inflation on the rise, every dollar counts. Protect your margins with major discounts on USPS and UPS rates, up to 86% off. Get ahead of the holiday chaos this year and get started with stamps.com today. Sign up with promo code OpTic for a special offer that includes a 4-week trial plus free postage and a free digital scale. No long-term commitments or contracts. Go to stamps.com, click the microphone at the top of the page, and enter code OpTic. Go to stamps.com, use the code OpTic to get a 4-week trial plus free postage and a digital scale. Thank you for listening. Back to the podcast.
You know, we were talking about, bro, what the all right, I'm not roasting anyone. I just want to know what the fuck happened. Shout out to Biffle. Shout out to Aiden, who beat, who the fuck did they beat? Zinni, god damn it. How the fuck? This is my thing. I will say this. When you're talking about the amount of inputs that you have from a slide cancel perspective, Matt and I were talking about Aiden and how he played Fortnite and put walls up.
That kid's turned.
Yeah, no,
That
I mean,
That is insane. Shout out to fucking Aiden.
Controller and fucking.
well,
Fortnite.
Aiden came from Radar On 1v1s, no?
I don't know.
Either way,
I'm pretty sure he
that kid's
did. That's like
fucking
what he
wrecked.
played when he like started playing. Like I played TDM on game battles. He played Radar On 1v1s.
Yeah,
Radar On 1v1, by the way. Oh my god, I had so many people. I had to tweet it yesterday because like Radar On 1v1 shows
no skill.
no skill in
Just
Call of
staring
Duty.
at the top left.
You're wall
Like,
banging with
Yeah.
FMJ. You're pre-firing half the time. It doesn't show gun skill.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it does, but
Nah,
it
it
does
doesn't.
not.
It really
Gun skill
doesn't.
is when you don't know someone's there,
Yeah.
and you have to react to them being there, and you snap onto
Yeah,
them.
I do. Also
Knowing where
agree.
someone's at with Radar On and pre-firing until they fucking slide out. 1v1s are literally whoever has more patience will win most of the time.
Look,
Whoever's
it's
trying harder.
Whoever's trying harder, whoever has more patience, 1v1 Radar is like the worst show of skill. And this is why I hate this whole CDL versus Warzone thing, because they're both completely separate fucking skill sets. They're not even remotely close. There's no way to compare them. The only way to compare them is when the new game drops is 4v4 HPs like a week into the game. And even then, it's not the same because we're practicing it every day. They're not. It's like it's such a
the spawn
such a
system.
bad,
Obviously, they
like-
don't get to learn it the way that you guys get to learn it. Yeah, it
Warzone's
was.
Warzone, CDL is CDL. They're different things. Like they're different skill sets. They're not the same. You're playing in a fucking BR. We're playing in a 4v4 arena style. Like how are we comparing these things?
Yeah.
Also, the
Okay.
CDL and the whole entire CDL community. I'm not including myself in this, but they didn't choose those champions.
And
Who would you have picked?
Also, I got another fucking thing. People say people compare. I got a lot to get off my chest because I don't tweet. But people say when they bring up CDL, they're like, Scump won the 1v1. Like, yeah, that was dope. But do you know how much luck you have to have during that fucking 25-minute game to not get shot in the back, to not get killed by a guy in a bush?
Yeah.
To like, there's so.
And you
like,
did it with no riot shield.
The only
That's some
way,
gangster
the
shit.
only thing that I'll tip myself about that is that I played Cold War for 9 months before that. I wasn't playing Warzone. That's the only thing that I'll tip. But like the 1v1, like yeah, it was fucking dope. But like that's also a really bad.
Sample size.
well, it's a bad thing when people are like CDL wins because Scump won that. It's like it's a really bad way to like.
Two different things.
It's such a pointless argument because like neither party is going to convince the other party of what they're trying to say.
Yeah.
They're just going to keep running in circles and circles and circles until it just dies down and everyone goes back to playing their respective things when the new game comes out. So it's
I
just
will
like
say
pointless.
though, and I mean this when I say it, I've never seen any content creator or like the amount of content creators from Warzone that actively, without trolling, like that they mean it, that they say that they're better than CDL pros is like almost none.
That actually happens though.
No,
Not
no one said
seriously.
so not seriously.
Well, they're trolling.
Yeah, they're trolling.
Yeah,
just
okay.
you know, but so every CDL pro that got a little hurt or their ego was a little bruised on this shit, like relax.
It's just all about being
They were
tipped.
fucking kidding, and unfortunately for y'all, they proved that they could keep up.
See, no, they didn't. 1v1 radars are
I don't know. They
dog
kept up,
shit.
but they still kept
They're
up.
so
Somebody
bad.
won. Somebody won. If Zinni would have won, people would have been like, "Oh yeah,
no,
it's expected."
they're just not good. They're
No, I
not a
agree with
good
Seth.
test
I
of
agree with
skill. Any COD pro would tell you that. It's a 1v1 radar.
If you and I sit here and play a game of fucking rock, paper, scissors, we're playing on the same platform, playing the same game, that wasn't Warzone, and that wasn't CDL. That just,
it doesn't matter. It's such a bad show of skill.
Yeah.
for 1v1s,
You have two
in a
COD
bucket.
pros, both highly decorated, telling you
Yeah,
otherwise.
you're in the sandwich right
Yeah.
now. Chip. You're in a chip sandwich.
Guys.
You're in like a 60 chip sandwich right here.
As a
And you're telling
champion.
us.
As a Call of Duty champion, guys, you guys
shield. He's got a
black
shield.
protecting me.
Dude.
I'm just playing devil's advocate.
It's a horrible show of skill.
Yeah, I will say this too though. Like
It's fun.
there's like you can put 4 Warzone Pro. Like, I don't know what the fuck a Warzone Pro is. First of all, okay, like I just want to stop saying that. Like Warzone players are all COD. Everyone's a COD player, right? If you put four of these Warzone kids like Biffle and Aiden in them in a 4v4 search style against like COD pros, they might be able to win a map. But a hard point, that's a different story. But like you can't really even do that either because these Warzone kids aren't playing hard point like
And
that.
they don't have sponsors
They don't.
and shit.
It's still unfair. It's unfair either way. So like
Yeah.
I said, we're just gonna keep
Just
running in
drop it,
circles.
yeah.
We're playing it
Let's
all.
just move on.
Yeah.
You guys are both tippable, so let's just fucking move on.
Both tippable, both should
Jesus
continue.
fuck,
Listen, it
dude.
was good. It was good for Call of Duty because there was a conversation happening around Call of Duty after champ, so that was good.
Yeah, that's
right.
just like
So,
off-season
but
shit.
let's not insult either side from either side because if Aiden is gonna say that, you know, if you're gonna talk about pros and who makes money, Aiden has made more money than
That's-
arguably Sib, right?
It's such a bad. That's
That's-
also fucking.
What I'm
horrible,
saying is
'cause
that
they
no
have,
one
they
is
have more,
saying
they
that.
have more
Of
opportunity.
course, but no one is saying that. What I'm saying is
That's
that
like saying the players
He-
earn now have just as much as us because we were winning $2,500 when we won tournaments. Like that's fucking. That's
No,
a
I get your
that's
point.
another
I
horrible.
get both your points.
People's
I get both your
arguments
points.
piss me off. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna lie
no,
because
they-
a lot
they-
of them just don't make sense. You
To
can't
you.
compare earnings now because there's so many fucking things I get pissed about.
I don't know. That's all I'm saying.
My only argument would be, aren't most of the Warzone pros CDL kids that couldn't really
That's what I was
make
gonna
it?
say too. It's like the
Like, is that a decent argument?
I
the
mean,
Tommies, the
I'm
Rateds,
not-
like these guys went
Tommy
from
and
the
Rated
CDL.
were both
They-
respectively pretty
yeah,
good.
no,
though.
they were good. They
They
were
were
good. I'm
good.
saying once they
Slack
stopped playing,
was-
once
Slack
they
was
stopped
pretty
playing
good.
comp, once they stopped playing
After
comp, they went to
after
Warzone and they
TT.
were immediately top players.
Merc?
Like
Mark, yeah, there's a lot of good players.
They
that,
came from the CDL Pro.
but yeah, to
look,
say
it
they
was that Tommy number 1. What was that? What
Yeah,
did it say?
Tommy's number 1. Aiden's number 2.
Almond S&D kid, Huskers S&D
Shout out
kid,
Huskers, rated. Shout out
Rated S&D kid,
Biffle, shout out
Noobs
Jukies.
tried to play.
Yeah, that's the thing too. They've all played COD forever. They've all
Destroy.
played
Did
COD
Destroy
forever.
play Search?
That's kind of typical, Seth. You're number 18.
Yeah, I'm number 18, 130.
You're a Warzone pro. Let's get it.
Oh, see, that's like the thing, though. It's like
When you Google Warzone Pro, right?
people
What
talk shit about that for me,
What's a Warzone Pro?
but it's such a
Oh
bad.
yeah, this is
like,
good. This is good.
it's such
Look
a-
up Warzone pro on Google.
Such a bad, like it's just bad.
Go to wait. What was my Google search?
But
What
then,
is a
like,
Warzone
you know
Pro?
what really pisses me off is like,
Oh, I said list of current Warzone pros. That's what I typed.
now you know what really pisses me off though is when people are like, Scump got slammed in the 2v2 or World Series Wars, and before
Wait,
that,
what
it's
the
like,
fuck?
dude, I played Cold War for 9 months in a season.
yeah.
These guys have been playing Warzone competitively every day.
Dude, why are you even you won?
It's just I'm just getting
The
shit off
boy-
my
the
chest. It's
boy-
just, it's,
Oh wait, no, list of Warzone pros, not current.
List of
Dude,
Warzone.
list of Warzone pros. Take out current. Yeah.
I'm up there. Let's go.
Seth Scump.
There he
The
is.
best Warzone players in the world.
See?
Let's go.
Let's go, Seth. He's a Warzone pro.
Who's the, here? Click on who's the number 1 Warzone player in Warzone. No, down below.
It's
People ask. Right there.
Who's the best? Is it Aiden?
No, I mean, they're all really good.
Dude, shout out Aiden.
I don't know if it's a clear-cut
I go
best
back
one.
to just like what it takes to build a wall in Fortnite with a PC with a keyboard and mouse, and he did it
Controller?
with a fucking controller. Yo.
Yeah, it's very typical.
Think-
That guy's cracks, bro.
Bro, what the fuck? I don't even know
Yeah.
how to lay down a down wall on that. Think about the amount of inputs that it would take to flip the wall down so you can have a floor. Too much?
Not that
now
crazy.
you're talking out your
Yeah,
ass
not
because it's
that
not
crazy.
that
Oh my
crazy.
fucking! Shut up.
Not
My
that
neck
crazy.
hurts. All right, bring us back, man. Bring us back. What were we?
I had a lot of built up anger.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
Those
did.
were all your tweets just came out in
I
the
had
last.
a lot of built up fucking anger, man.
yeah.
People piss me off
You
sometimes.
got to release.
I do have to I have to start releasing. I have,
feel
to,
better
I have
now?
to go back to just roasting motherfuckers.
No,
Fuck.
I have to.
Hell
What the
yeah.
fuck?
I have to return to my villain arc.
I agree.
no.
I have
with,
to.
with those glasses, you can't.
I must.
That would be a villain arc, though. Like the nice
I
glasses.
must return to my villain arc. Because I had one for a little bit. Like at the start of my career, I was a douche. People would talk shit
You
and
were
I would
young
go
and you
rogue.
grew up. The young boy grew up.
Yeah, now I hold a lot in. It's probably not good for me.
Yeah, you bottle it all up until
Bottle
you just
it up and then I
explode.
You just get on a podcast and fucking explode.
I'm sick in the head.
All right, so the OpTic party, we didn't go. Nick, how was it? So the OpTic party, just to set the stage. Obviously, the Botes sisters, Miko and Minx, joined OpTic. We knew that they were going to join OpTic for a while, but we wanted to make sure that the announcement was dope and this, that, and the other. And obviously, like from the beginning, this is what's crazy. When I got OpTic back, I looked to see who we were going to pick up as an extension of that, and they were on my list, and Kaylee was also on my list, the Warzone player.
Mm-hmm.
She was also on my list of like women who are going to make it in this industry
She
bigger
tweets
than ever
about
before.
reaching in people's butts and pulling poop out of them, though.
Hey, it works. She's it
works.
works.
Oh, I think it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, same. But anyway,
Does it not have a filter? Imagine if we didn't have to have filters.
bro, I get told all the time how my brother's funnier than me, and I'm like, well, he doesn't have a filter.
Yeah.
I literally have to.
we have to
But
have
you
filters.
are funnier. You just have to have a filter.
We have to.
That's what.
Imagine if we didn't have to have filters. It would get bad.
Jesus, some of the funniest
Yeah.
shit you've ever said,
Me and
Matt.
Form are getting
Yeah.
canceled
Matt-
quickly.
Whoa,
Matt
not
and
like-
Nick more
Not
so.
getting canceled.
If they didn't have to have filters, oh my god.
that's a podcast I subscribe
Sometimes
to.
I'll say stuff and like look at my phone to make sure I'm like not on a call with someone or like
Yeah.
it's just somehow not being recorded.
It was so, yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that was evil.
It's just a voice note on Twitter.
You were doing a Twitter space and shit. You didn't know it. So how was it? Walk us through it. Set
It
the
was
scene.
fun. I mean, yeah, here we go. Here's some pictures of it. Big ass house.
Damn.
How many people were there?
I think Paige said it was up to like 160 or something.
Did you go
Damn.
to
A decent amount of people. Not gonna lie, I was only there for a little bit.
Oh shit.
A friend.
The fuck did
Oh,
you
shit.
do?
You know what he did.
I actually
Oh,
blame
shit.
Pine Park
Uh-oh.
Go on.
because
Hey, watch your fucking mouth.
Because did it get you laid? Is that what you're about? Because that's great promotion.
so I
I'm
went.
saying.
Pine Park got you fucking laid.
Laid in the
did.
ball
You
pit.
know, it's the medicinal opportunities that you have with Pine Park is they're just endless.
Hey,
So I brought a friend.
Good,
We were
that's
drinking the whole time. Drank Thursday. Drank Friday. We were on like a rooftop bar.
Oh shit.
So we pull up to the party. We're already kind of gone. You know how I usually do.
Yeah.
You ran
and if-
a
and if
rooftop
you're-
bar beforehand? You
and
were
if you're rolling with me, you're hopefully on the same level, or actually, hopefully not. But we go there.
Someone's got to be an adult.
Go there. There's open bar. Get some drinks. Stand around. Talk to everyone. It was still like sort of just opening up, but there was, I guess, a decent amount of people there. Walk outside, chilling, hanging out, and then we just see like a pound of Pine Park being rolled. And I'm talking to like Blake's brother or Paige's brother Blake, and I don't know.
Oh,
she
Blake
was
there? He's the man.
she was like talking to someone, and someone passes her a joint, and she smokes it, and she never smokes. And right when I saw it, I was
Who?
my friend.
Oh, your friend.
I thought you were saying Paige too.
I thought Paige.
Oh.
I'm like, what?
No. Someone hands my friend the joint. She smokes it. She was already drunk. And like right when I saw it, I knew she didn't smoke. I was like, you need to chill out. Like I knew right
It
away.
was one of those where you're like,
5 minutes
yo,
into it, I
yo.
see her sort of like spacing out, and I'm like, I just know she has the fucking spins right now. And like, so I was like, all right, maybe we can wait this out, get some water, maybe get another drink, and just hope
You're
like
trying to
she
salvage
gets,
the night?
yeah, hope she gets better with time. But like 20, 30 minutes later, we're still just sitting around, and she just like, we're sitting outside like by the pool, sort of like,
What she didn't want to use?
just-
Wait, she's
yeah, literally. I was like, God, I know this feeling way too well. I was like, there's no coming back from this. I'm going to have to take her back. And I don't know. By this time, we were both kind of gone. So I tell them, I'm like, yo, I'm going to take her back to the hotel, and then I'm going to come back.
That's a responsible thing to do, though.
Yeah, good on you, brother.
And then we get in the Uber. It's like, I don't know, 20, 25-minute ride or something. But it's like, it's almost like once you're leaving a club, like everyone's drunk, everyone had fun, but once you get in that Uber and it's
Oh, yeah.
dark and you're on your
Reality
ride
sets
back
in.
and everything sets in, like I started feeling like, holy shit, I'm drunk. So by the time we got
The
back to
wind,
the
man.
check your pockets 10 times because you're
Yeah.
like, dude, do I have my? Oh my god.
we
Where's
get
my
back.
phone? You're like, hold on, I can't find my phone. All right, hold on.
Dude, I've had some bad ride backs.
Yeah.
Just sitting there,
And it
like
was
just
one of
focusing
those.
on not yakking in the Uber. I hate those.
Yeah,
dude.
it was
I
one of
hate-
those.
I hate. That's the worst.
Get back, tuck her in because I'm a gentleman, and then I
In
was
her
like,
own-
you
in
know
her own
what,
bed? You
this
had twin-
shit's
twin
hitting
beds?
me. No, we
It's
shared a
usually
bed.
you, yeah.
But yeah, it's usually me, so I totally understood, and I was like, I have to.
Okay, it happens.
Yeah. I was like, trust me, I know this feeling.
You were holding back your hair and her hair. You're like,
But take her back, and once I got back to the hotel, I was like, I'm fucking gone. Like,
You realize he
like
was just as fucked up.
imagining another 20
Holy
ride
shit.
minute back, and just having a whole night to go through. I was like, I don't know if I can do it, and I felt bad about it. I was like texting Paige. She was like, no, don't worry, no worries. And then I wake up at like 4 a.m. It's like 3 missed calls from the Reeds. Like they're still up at 4 a.m. So I guess the party went well. We were only there for a little bit, but it was a dope spot.
yeah.
It was fun.
The girls got their chains.
Yeah, I wasn't there for that.
You were supposed to put the chains on there.
It was a long night. It was a long.
You were
it was
supposed
a,
to
it
do
was,
the nighting, and you didn't
it
do
was
the
a
nighting.
long-
The nighting, man.
Well, I didn't know this, but it was a long weekend. It was a fun weekend though.
Yeah.
It was a binge weekend.
Yeah, it was an absolute
Should,
bender
should we do it again?
for sure.
100%?
Yeah.
You coming? You coming, Matt?
We need to do it here, though. Getting on a plane to go to a
I'm not
party.
flying to go to a party.
We can't
Yeah.
have
Yeah,
a pint
it just
party.
makes me feel weird.
We'll go and create content. I know, bro, so bad. We'll go and create content, and then while we're there, we'll also throw like a fucking mega party. You can't have a Pine Park bar in Texas.
Like I'll go to like a wedding, you know, like something like that. Like that's not as bad, like because that's like a party inside of a ceremony. You know what I'm saying? But like just flying to a party just makes me
Yeah.
makes me feel like a degen. Like yeah, like I'm on the flight, like I'm ripping fucking vodka or vodka Sprites, whatever.
No, what do you
I'm
drink?
drinking on the way to the plane. On the way to the plane, I'm drinking at the party. I wake up hungover. I gotta get a Bloody Mary the next morning.
Fly back.
It's just a degen like 2 days.
Yep.
I'm down.
Yeah.
Not.
Well, mine was like a 4-day. I went a day early because everyone else flew out Friday, but I was like, I'm not landing Friday,
Yeah.
like evening, putting my shit in, then immediately coming down, going to a party, getting drunk, waking up the next morning, catching a flight.
Yeah, no
And
way.
it just didn't sound
Fuck that.
There's
attractive to
no
me.
way I could
Fuck
do
that.
that.
So I went Thursday, then Paige convinced me to stay a day after, hang out with the Reeds. And,
Shout out to Reeds.
Shout out to the Reeds.
Because knowing
Always a
me,
good time.
I'm missing that flight the next day. If we have an OpTic party, I am getting loose. Like, I am missing that flight. 100%.
You're in the
Yeah.
ball pit?
I'm in the fucking ball pit at 3.
Just waking up
Like-
at 4:30 in the morning.
Like,
Oh, man. It was
I-
good. I wish I would have been there.
but I'm super down for another Texas party.
All right.
Because that was a lot of fun.
Paige, put it in the books, please. She's not listening. The next Texas party. Hitch, did you have a good time at the party? He said, yeah, hell yeah. Pink fucking
Swagged out again.
rocks and shit. Swagged out again. Andrew Tate got banned from the internet. Are you sad? I knew it.
Very upset. You know what was a great video? His final message. It was like Andrew Tate's final message. Did any of you see
I saw
it?
clips of
No.
No.
Dude, how am I? I'm like the only.
Dude, you're
I
such a
don't.
Tate fan.
I am a fan, but it's like I almost don't want to say I'm a fan because
You're
what-
people are going to
what
see
do they
this
call you
podcast
guys?
hear that I'm a fan and just talk shit to
What-
me.
what do they
I
call-
shouldn't tell them that
Look,
you're on
obviously
episode number
there's-
111 of their little YouTube
there's-
series.
I
there's
haven't
the-
seen 130 of their vlogs.
All right,
no.
let me ask you this, right? So there's the what do you call your fans? The SCUMP army? What are they called?
Subscribers.
The SCUMP
I
subscribers.
mean, that's what I
You
used
have
to.
the
I don't wanna-
Hexicans. You have the Form Skins. What you have the carrots for Maniac.
Fuck, dude, I don't
What
really
are the
have
tater?
anything,
Are the
just-
taters called the tater tots?
Who's taters?
The Andrew Tater tots?
no,
That's the
I
name
don't.
of their
Is
fan
that what you
club.
wanted to say?
They're the. is that where this was going? What is his? I
The final
think he
message.
does have like a little army.
Top G's? Like
Top
what?
G's. I don't know.
Little
I think they're
G's?
called something. Little G's. Bottom G's.
See, I did not watch anything. I've just been like off the internet. I've been trying to like savor my off time,
Mm-hmm.
so I've just been off the internet. So I've missed this like
The
Andrew
King's been
Tate.
poolside this
Really?
whole time.
He took over
I
the
haven't
summer.
seen like any of it.
No, he took over. Like he took over like no one has ever taken over before.
Yeah,
I've seen
to be
clips.
honest, yeah.
I've seen clips of it
Do you
like
agree
on
with him?
TikTok, but like I have not seen like
Don't put him in
anything
that
of
position.
his.
Don't you dare.
Do you agree? No, I'm
Don't you
kidding.
dare.
Do I agree with the shit that he's saying?
I was kidding.
Absolutely
Yeah.
not.
Huh?
Cut the knot. Cut the knot.
Absolutely.
Some of the shit that I've seen him say is like, dude,
Yeah, no,
it's bad.
Yeah. Super.
I mean, I'm
edgy.
sure he has some things that like make sense. I'm not saying I disagree with everything he's saying,
I don't
but
think you even
He just
know
has a
what
lot
you're
of
saying.
controversial
Yeah,
the,
yeah, it's a lot of
the
controversial.
sentiment that he provides it in is like what turns you off.
People
of it,
will bring up-
Or
me
turns
off.
you on.
It's like super alpha male, like macho, and it's like I'm not like that.
The
Like,
things I like about him are like people
His
bring
looks,
up the way he talks about
tattoos.
women and stuff, and I'm like,
Same
that's not
tats.
why I like him. But
Yeah.
they'll like talk shit to me that I like him, but I'm not liking him
Wait,
for
who's
his
talking shit to
women.
you?
Like random fucking people on Twitter.
Because he
Or
reposts.
Just
shit.
hear me like
Oh.
saying I'm a fan or repost shit. I'll see some Instagram messages like, "Are you fucking serious? I had a lot of respect for you, Maniac, and you're watching this misogynist." Like, I'm like, dude, this is not like that's not why I watch him. I watch him for like other reasons, but
His
what are those
whatever.
other reasons?
his body, his tattoos.
just the way he talks about how. Dude, I don't want to get into
Yeah,
it. It's
yeah.
just
He
fucking.
definitely
it's
speaks
corny.
his mind,
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, of course.
or maybe it's not even him
What is that-
speaking
what
his
is being-
mind.
what
he
is-
might just be
how-
fucking
how do you-
making his ideals up.
Yeah, but how do you
For
ban somebody from
controversy.
the internet that other people are posting his shit, right? Like it's like
Yeah, I don't really understand that.
it's like think about like you haven't uploaded videos to your own channel yet you live on the internet no matter how it happens, whether it's on this channel or on the news channels and on the clip fucking loser channels. So we're gonna take their anyway.
Cut that
Speak
out.
your mind.
Cut
Speak your
that,
mind.
no, cut that. Well,
Speak
no,
it-
I'm just saying, like, you can't call yourself a content creator when all you're doing is clipping other people's fucking content.
that's facts.
Period.
That is facts.
Okay.
I've
And
always felt the same. I just don't like. I mean, I'm not. Never mind. I'm not gonna go down this
Yeah.
route. But
let's just look. We
Because they're just
understand
gonna
it.
clip this and use it again.
Yeah.
They're just gonna clip
Scum
this and
talk
use
shit
it
about
again.
my channel. Hex called me a loser.
And the way
it's
I
not.
create
It's not
content.
anyone in specific. It's more so like just that genre. Because I
Yeah.
don't like drama. That's
the
like
CD
I just
yeah.
don't like drama. So and those channels are literally revolved around drama most of the time, and I just don't like
all
that.
the time.
And I just don't like that because I fucking hate being in drama. I hate
Yeah.
drama itself.
worst.
I
I
agree.
hate it.
I
I,
did
just
agree-
like to chill.
I did agree with NADESHOT on that point. Like he likes to get home and close his eyes, or go to sleep and close his eyes, and not think about who's talking shit about him, who's after him, and that. It is good to have peace of mind.
What does Drake say? Waking up about public statements about my private life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, bars.
What's that in Do Not Disturb?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Can't
he
describe-
knows. He's saying I don't know, but he
when
he
she
knows.
asks about it,
He's
can't
something about
describe what my
Andrew
life
Tate,
is
bro.
like.
He's
Can't
still
describe
thinking
what my
about
life
it.
is like when she asks about it.
No,
and
it's-
what's the line before that? Can't
Waking up about private statements about my
Mm,
or public
waking up
statements
to
about my private life, something like that.
public statements
But I
about
just
my
hate that
private
shit
life.
because I don't. I try to stay as
Yeah.
far away from drama as I can, and
Just
when
you
drama
thought it was
goes out of its way to try to like
Suck
find
you
you,
in?
it's fucking
Yeah.
annoying. You
Bro,
know?
it is insane. Some of the titles that I've seen in the last couple of fucking weeks when the whole roster shit was going down, I'm like, oh my fucking God. That is not what was said in the fucking video at all.
You know who's
Holy
actually
shit.
taking over the internet? I'm scrolling through TikTok and I just see Team Summertime pop up. And I see like 600K likes on the video. I'm like, what the
Damn.
fuck? And I click on their
Good.
channel and it's...
And you know what's crazy is
They
they're
deserve
reacting
it.
to other
Yeah.
people's content.
Yeah.
And they're stealing it.
So what I was...
Davis is fist pumping in the background. You guys can't see him.
So, you know, I mean, I don't know if he'll ever come back to... I mean, fuck, man. Like, what do you do at that point?
It was a good... You should watch his final message.
Okay. Play it.
That's
No,
a
I'm
good
kidding.
one.
I'm kidding.
No, it's like an hour and a half long.
Is it?
Yeah.
God,
And
you
he's
love
so
him.
good at talking.
You
Yeah.
love him.
Yeah.
But
he
Seth-
never fucks up.
Seth's
He
also
speaks
good
so
at talking.
clearly.
How come you're not inspired by Seth?
I mean, I just don't
But
think
look,
I have
and
what it
not only
takes.
that, but like you see where he lives. You've seen. Well, no, I mean,
I
was
definitely
gonna say
don't
what he
talk about
drives
the
and
same
dresses.
shit that he's talking about.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're dumb.
Look, if he wants to
I'm
get.
dumb.
No, you're not. But you know what?
No, you're not
I don't. You're not all the way. But you know, you're
He
handsome
inspires
and
me
you
in some
shoot
ways,
straight.
or Seth inspires me in some ways.
Yeah, same man.
You do too, man.
Thanks.
Thank you.
All right,
Just not a lot.
that's wholesome.
Not a lot
That's
of
wholesome.
Yeah, hey, don't you,
I don't.
In fact,
I don't
like
like
maybe
to.
one.
I don't like to.
I'll take it.
I don't like to promote this because I think the Green Wall does a good job enough in doing this, and I also think that a lot of people put a lot of time into this thing. But TST Content Group of the Year, which is different than Content Creators of the Year, TST Content Group of the Year, vote for them. Content Creator of the Year, don't vote for me, vote for them. Esports Personality of the Year. Who's that? Who's Esports Personality
Well,
of the Year?
they're in a different category. You're content group. You're a content creator. So you're in different categories.
What's Esports Personality of the Year? Is that me too? Process
shit, you run
eavesdrop.
esports.
Nice, Matt. Good way to type that up, dude.
Yeah, what the confusion?
God, Matt. And you have a fucking microphone. TST, Content Group of the Year, vote for them. Hex, Content Creator of the Year, don't worry about it. Focus all your time on making TST win. Esports Personality of the Year, who the fuck knows? Content Creator of the Year, I don't know who that is either. Process, Eavesdrop, Can we get some? Who's up for Esports Personality of the Year that you have listed there? Is that me?
You got a mic, Matt.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it right now. Hold on.
Oh,
Personality is you.
Oh, that's me, Personality of the Year. Guys,
Get it?
it's true. Okay.
Guys,
It's true.
I don't know how I made it in this, but it is
I
true.
know how I made it. All right, what else? Let's go back to the
Like,
list.
shit, I can't
Wait,
see
who's on the Streamer of the Year
anything.
thing? I think Tarek might win that.
Tarek has
I
to
hope-
win.
I hope Tarek wins that shit.
But vote for Tarek.
Shouts out Tarek.
OpTic Tarek
Cool dude.
won a championship for the Green Wall. Shout out to him. Always will be family. So TST Content Group. Here's where I get confused. Right? OpTic Esports Apparel of the Year. Who's judging? I want to see what they wear because it's not the same.
Esports Apparel of the Year.
Esports Apparel of the Year, TSM, 100 Thieves, FaZe, Liquid, The Leafs, G2, Cloud9, Fnatic,
Leafs.
us.
Leafs.
Is that not, what is it?
It's FlyQuest.
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 My bad. I apologize. I am sorry.
The Leafs.
Yo,
Come on.
I'm sorry.
you
And-
knew that wasn't their name, bro.
but I didn't know that was the right. I know I've heard of FlyQuest. I've
I've heard
obviously,
of FlyQuest too.
yeah, but I didn't see that. That logo does
That
not.
logo reminds me of fucking
Yeah.
Pied Piper for some reason. I don't
From
know. Silicon Valley.
Silicon Valley.
I don't know why.
And then Vitality. See, like I don't even have to. You don't have to scroll over that. I know what it is. So Apparel of the Year. Like I don't even know how you compare. Like it's different things. You can't compare us to anyone. I'll tell you that much. No. God damn it. Anyway, what else is there, Matt? What else are we? So vote for Process. Vote for TST. Vote for Team of the Year. Okay, and that's it. Period.
Amen.
Creative Team of the Year, no one can compete. So don't even vote for us. We don't want to be up in there. No one can compete.
Huh.
Fuck.
It's true.
I mean, other orgs make good shit.
Yeah, but they can't compete. My brain is just.
You got,
Better.
you got an ego and shit?
It's,
Have you seen those TikToks?
what?
I'm better.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Those
yeah.
things are
No,
so
wait, what?
fucking
Boys,
I have not.
stupid.
But he's like,
Yeah.
Esports
Dude.
Personality of the Year. I don't even know what
TikTok
that means.
is a TikTok. I need to delete that shit. Because that shit, dude, I could scroll that.
I'm stronger.
I
I'm better. I'm better.
Anyway, that's gonna do it for this episode of the OpTic Podcast episode number 89. Thank you, StopStamps.com. We appreciate y'all. We'll see you guys next time. Also, if you guys didn't know, right after this, we're going to film an additional 15 to 20 minutes worth of additional content that you guys can consume at OpTic Nation. Go check it out. It's our subscription service where we give you a little bit more for your buck. Some cool experiences there. I'm actually enjoying my time over there. Anyway, we'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.
Peace.